Hey, hi guys. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but like, we're gonna figure this out. So basically today I wanted to do a story time video. Yeah, no, you can figure out a little bit about my life and everything. And look how big the sweater is that I'm wearing. So like, I love it. So, basically today I'm talking about a time that I was in middle school, and I feel like I might have caused the guy to move to Switzerland. I don't know if I'm the reason why he did it, but like, he was at school anymore, so like there's a possibility that he really did move to Switzerland, and I'm just like, am I the reason? So basically, no, if you guys were about to ask, like, no, I did not bully this person. I was friends with this person. I tried to be nice to everyone that was around me if they, like, treat people the way you want to be treated. So like, I was really nice to a lot of people. So I tend to have a lot of friends back in like middle school, elementary school. So basically, let's just start about like a few months beforehand. I actually met this person. So in the summer of 2011, I was evicted from my childhood home, and I lived with my aunt for like a month or two. I went to a different school for a month or two and such, and like lived with my younger cousins. My brother was with me. My mom was like all over California because at the time I was still living in California. So so finally I get back to my home, like my hometown and everything, and I could get registered back to the school that I went to before. And basically it was just weird, like kind of like going back to the school. I was kind of like regretting going back, but like, you know, I have my friends there, so like I was excited to go back. So basically I ended up like was in like this biology or physical science class, like I'm not really sure, but like we did dissections and shit, so like I thought it was biology. I don't think that's what it was called, so it was something completely different. So that's why I'm a little confused on everything. So basically, I was in that class with my best friends, and basically we hung up all the time in that class, and we hated our teacher, but she was quite hilarious. Like, we were in middle school, and that teacher cussed a bunch of people out before, and it was quite hilarious. Like, it was just fun seeing like a teacher like cuss out students. Like, you don't see that a lot. So like that was quite entertaining. So basically, the teacher's not really important, but like I was trying to like give you guys kind of like an idea about like the science class and such that I was in. So like basically going back to school, I had to like, I met different people. I'm back to the same school, but like there was different people that I've never met before. So it's just like, oh, yeah. Come here, come here, come here. Come say hi to YouTube. Come say hi to YouTube. My cat's not very happy with me right now. You good, girl? You're probably gonna see a tail for a little bit, probably hitting me. So for just a minute, because Luna's really hyper right now. So yeah, basically.
Try me, bitch.
So basically, yeah. What I was saying about the physical science class or biology class, whatever you want to call it. There was a dude in there, and let's just call him M. I don't know, like I explained this story before, like in a live stream, but I'm explaining it again in a video. So like, haha. So basically, M noticed me, and let's just say like he was like that weird kid in your class. Like if you know if there's a weird kid in your class, then yeah, he was the weird kid in the class. Like he kind of creeped me out. I'm not trying to pick on him or anything, but like he had this weird stench, and basically he had a mullet. We lived in California. You don't see people doing that. Like, no, that was not a thing there, but apparently he wanted to stand out and have a mullet, so like you do use it. Anyways, he like noticed me, we're like talking more and shit like that. Like I was being nice to him because I feel like I felt bad for him because I don't think he had many friends. So I tried being his friend or whatever, but eventually things escalated. So I moved, okay. During this time, it was about September, like late September, early October dance coming up, and it's a Halloween dance, so yeah, like makes sense that it was October. But he basically, I think he just had feelings for me or something, because like he was always really nice to me, and like I feel like he was flirting with me a little bit, but like back in the day in middle school, I didn't know what the heck when guys are flirting with me or not, but like I was kind of like the shy kid. I was definitely like the person when you first meet, I'm very shy. I don't talk to people a lot. But once you actually get to know me, I'm very like open outburst, and I have a lot of like, really? Really?
Bruh.
You guys see this, right? This drink, yeah. I just bought this. Anyways. I was just kind of like that weird kid. Anyways, like I was like him, but like I wasn't as weird as him. I wasn't, you know, doing everything like he did. I was just like very antisocial, and it was after my dad died that I like kind of like my mood changed and I was very quiet. And this was after my dad passed away, because he passed away the year earlier. So anyways, whew, he asked me to the dance, and I was just kind of like, I felt bad, but I said no. Like at first I was just like, he asked me to the dance. It's kind of weird. Like I was planning on going to the dance with my friends anyways, and I was just like, you know what, I need to say no, because like sisters before misters, you know, like I gotta be there for my girls and such. So I went up telling him no, that I was gonna, I lied. I just like basically was just like, I'm not gonna go. Even though I was gonna go to the dance, and he was just like, oh, okay. And I was like felt really bad afterwards. Like, so my physical science was kind of like in the morning or in the afternoon time, and I had PE like my last period of the day. So like I was exercising the last hour of the day, and then I walked home from school. So like your girl was doing a lot of exercise back in middle school. Anyways, I was doing a mile that day, and I was with my friend Melanie, and I kind of looked at her, and I was just like, girl, I explained it to her, and I was just like, I feel really bad for like rejecting him. I feel like I need to say yes to him, because like he looks so like upset about me like telling him no. So I was just like, you know what, let me give this guy a chance. Like we could just be friends or whatever. We can go to this dance. Like I'm not expecting, he probably just wanted to go as friends or something, and I'm just like assuming that he wanted me to be his girlfriend or something. And the next day I was like, she was like, okay, go ahead and talk to him. So the next day I go to class, and I was like waiting for M to show up to class, and basically he didn't show up. And so I was just thinking like, oh, maybe he's sick or something. Okay, he'll come the next day. Like I'll talk to him, because I only had one class period with him, and I never really saw him after that. So like I never really had an opportunity to tell him that I was like sorry for like, you know, rejecting his question and like his offer to go to the dance with him. And so I basically waited, and like a week passed by, and he never showed up to school again. I was just like, sis, where you at? Like this isn't like you. He always showed up every freaking day, like every freaking day. And then next thing you know, after I reject his ass, he doesn't show up to school. And I was just like,
fuck this shit, I'm out.
where you at? And so I learned from my teacher and a bunch of my friends that he moved to Switzerland. And so I was just like sitting there for a second. I kind of like took a step back, and I looked at them, and I was just like, he what now? Like he moved to a different country? He never told me this. Like he never told me that he was moving, period. So like for them to say that he moved to Switzerland kind of confuses me, because he never told me that he was moving. And so I was just sitting there like, okay, I might have just forced a boy to move to Switzerland. And to this day, I still question if I did or not, because like he never showed up to school again, and I was just sitting there like, what? But like he probably didn't even move to Switzerland. He probably just moved to a different city in California, or he might even move to a different state. Like, I don't know, but people were just telling me that he moved to Switzerland, and I was just sitting there really fucking confused. So yeah, I just felt like the whole time, like even with the Halloween dance, because I didn't even go to the Halloween dance to begin with. Like, I ended up getting sick, so I didn't go to the dance at all. So like, even when the dance came around, I was still fucking confused, you know, because probably he might have like randomly was there or some shit, you know. Like, it was just fucking weird. Like, I had so many like things in my mind, but like it's just so weird. But yeah, that's basically it for the story time. I know it's kind of short, brief, to the point, because there isn't really much detail to it. But like, if you guys want some more story times, definitely like this video and comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to join the Selena army. And just know I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!